So I hear my fellow battlers down under want a $1,000 gaming PC. Well, I got a question for you, mate. Do you even Tony Abbott? Welcome to October 2014. This is Brian from Tech City coming back to you guys with a $1,000 Australian gaming PC. Now, I put some links in the description below for the UK and the US as well, so check those out if you wish to build a similar rig to the one I'm displaying today. But let's move on with things. So first things first, for the CPU we're going with a quad-core i5-4460. Now this is clocked in at 3.2 gigs on all cores. Another benefit of this CPU is it'll only set you back around about 200 AUD, and it's also got pretty good power consumption as well, so it'll save you money on those expensive Australian power bills. Now another thing is too, at 1440p, since the demand for games on the CPU is not as intensive as it is on the GPU, this CPU will be pretty much a sweet spot for this build. So let's move on now to the motherboard. For this we're going with an ASRock B85M Pro 4 motherboard. So this motherboard has 4 DIMMs, so you can upgrade the RAM in the future or add more RAM in if you wish to. Also, it's got a decent onboard audio solution, the Realtek 892, which I'm currently using at the moment, and it's absolutely fine. It'll do a good job for gaming. The NIC, or the NIC on board this motherboard, is the Intel i217V. Very impressive for an $80 motherboard. So for gaming, this motherboard has got you covered. So for memory, we're going today with two 4GB sticks of Crucial DDR3 memory. Now I've just tested some Crucial DDR4 memory and it overclocks really well as being good value for money. This will set you around about $90. I know RAM's expensive, but it'll set you back around about 90 AUD. And 8GB at the moment, it's absolutely fine for gaming. It's all you need at the moment. So in the future, if games do need more RAM, you've got that option to upgrade the RAM with the motherboard as well. So for storage, we're going with the Western Digital Caviar Blue. This is pretty much a staple item. If you have the extra money and you want that extra warranty, then you can go with a Western Digital Black. Personally, myself, I use blacks as I love the warranty, the 5-year warranty that comes with those drives. However, the blue will be absolutely fine. It's pretty similar in performance to the black. Also, Western Digital, their read-write algorithms are amazing as well. So for gaming, you shouldn't come into a problem. Not to mention, if you wish to upgrade to an SSD in the future, you can pretty much use this 1TB drive as a backup drive. Now onto the GPU, the graphics card. This is one of the most important parts of the build, or the most important part of a gaming rig. So for this, we're going with the Gigabyte G1 Gaming GTX 970. Now it is $489. However, I've tested one of these. I've got it running in my rig right now, and it's one beast of a graphics card. I mean, this thing overclocks to like 1500 megahertz. Not to mention, it uses less power than the previous Kepler series or the GTX 7 series. And it's just one beast of a card. It'll stay cool, it'll stay quiet, pretty much any game. It's just amazing. At 1440p, this thing is a monster. Not to mention, yeah, I mean, this thing will last you for a few years. That's the truth with this graphics card. It is a beast. Next, for the case, we're going with the Zalman Z3 Plus. Now, I've tested this case in the past, and honestly, for the money, it's a very good case. You've got room there for those really long graphics cards, and the graphics card we're going with today is a really long graphics card, measuring at around 298 millimeters. So it's pretty much just shy of 30 centimeters, and you can pretty much remove the cage in this actual case, and you can fit those extra long graphics cards in there. Not to mention, it's got a supporter for the GPU as well, so it won't sag down at the end if you use this supporter. And also it comes with 4 fans as well that do an actual decent job of cooling. So I've actually tested this case in the past, and it's really good bang for buck. So this is one of those Zalman products that I actually do like. So for the power supply, we're going with a Antec 520 watt high current gamer. This will set you back around about 88 AUD. And the good thing about this power supply is that it's just Antec, it's solid. I've been using a lot of Antec power supplies. I've had a few come through here lately, and they're all solid. They all overclock amazingly well. And that's due to the fact that they've got really good voltage regulation. So they're solid power supplies for the money. They will do a good job of overclocking that graphics card. And yeah, they're quiet as well, so they won't make much noise. Not to mention, this whole build will be pretty much noise free as well, so great build. So that leaves the total price to about 1,079 AUD, that's including GST. However, shipping may be a little bit more. Also, I've put the links in the build in the description below for the PC part picker build. So if you're in the US, this build will come in a lot cheaper. Also, if you're in the UK, it'll come in at a similar price in pounds. And I put in some options in there as well. Everyone likes some options, so I've added a few options for SSDs that I like, and also a DVD drive if you need it. So if you like this build, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions about the $1,000 Aussie PC this month, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing you guys in another tech video soon. Bye.